one of the World Series. Cubs, Minnesota Twins. Yee.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
And Minnesota's trying to go for their first World Series in a long time. Hayward's bald? I didn't know that.
Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1.
Obviously, you have two different pitchers. Lester, who has pitched.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused
on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Before.
John Lester gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Not much to change.
Here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Schwarber, Almora,
and guys,
Hayward,
the thing I want you to take a look at in the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
And the first pitch of the World Series
and we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung and missed for the first strike.
The World Series is underway.
History against John Lester. He's just 2 for 9.
The Fall Classic.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Lester is making his 4th appearance.
Takes this the other way to right.
And there's a base hit.
So the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Base hit to start off the World Series.
That's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
And there's another base hit. Cubs are looking to be in trouble early.
Well, right now, they were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found the barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Fouled away. Rosario has been their star all year. Ooh, Lester can't locate that pitch.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a changeup.
Strikeout for Lester.
For the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His past history against John Lester. He brings a big batting average of .367. He's also hit 3 home runs.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Count remains at 0-2. Looking to
His
put him
numbers
away.
have gone back
Here's
this
the
year.
0-2.
That ball's
High in the
crushed
air
to
out
center
field.
and not
Waiting
quite
on it
deep
is
enough.
Almora, 2 down.
And Almora. Yeah, could have made it, maybe. Now there's 2 down, and here comes Miguel Sano.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
In my opinion, the X
Swing and
factor.
missed that time. It's 0-1.
If he has a good series, doesn't get shot at winning.
And it's fouled away. Bader
If
at
he does
second.
not.
Gonzalez at first. 2 out in the inning.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a tough take given where we
No.
are this game, but he got away with it.
The 2-1.
Had to sit back on
The
the changeup,
1-1.
and he did a good job to get
No.
the bat on that one.
The 1-2. Fouled away again. They made Lester work in his first inning.
1-2. Here it is.
Popped up Rizzo there to make
and
the
that's
catch.
the 3rd out. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack.
Due up
No
is
score.
Almora, Baez, Bryant.
So digging in now, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat
Almora.
on its way.
Almora.
Strike taken up in
Pitcher
the
is
zone.
making his first fall classic appearance.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs
outside.
leadoff batter. That's in there on the
Strike
outer
2.
half. 1-2 now.
The 1-2.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball
And they come
inside.
inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first. and
Line
that's the
drive
first
by
out.
C.J. Cron makes the
One
play.
away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Here's a
That
huge
ball's
swing
crushed
by
by
Baez, and the ball
Baez.
sent to deep left
And it's
field.
in.
And that one is
Gone. What a start.
A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first homer so
And the
far in
Cubs
the
are doing
series,
their
and the
dancing.
Cubs are on the board
First
first,
pitch,
1-0.
Baez sees. He
We were
sends
wondering
it
who was going
out.
to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run to World Series. No one can ever take that away from
Javi
you.
Baez makes it a 1-0 game. Just like that.
The third baseman.
1-0
Ready with the
Chicago.
first pitch. Here it comes.
And here's the next
Bryant.
pitch to
Pulled the
Bryant.
fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Swing and a line
That
drive.
ball's line drive, just foul. Bryant almost had a
1-1
hit.
home. Misses for the second ball.
Pitch slides
Well, I kind
in.
of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
That ball's popped up.
Into straightaway right.
Not gone.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the
Schwarber rips it foul.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders.
Tapped. But it's going to be erased there, and he beats him.
And that will retire the side. Cubs are on the board first.
Baez makes it 1-0.
Head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago.
Leading off for the Twins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First pitch and second
There's a
is
fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone low and getting ahead.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. First delivery to him on the way.
Go.
Acquired
Maybe
this
trying to
offseason.
back him up a bit there
from
with
the
the fastball. High in the air,
high in the air.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Almora is there to make the catch.
Play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight.
And the Twins have gone through the Mariners, the Indians, and the Red Sox.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
None of us were expected to get here.
And the
down swinging.
Strike 3, and the side is retired.
Lester, after a rough first inning, gets to the second without a scratch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And that misses
inside to Rizzo.
In his career, Rizzo is up over 1,200 career hits during his time in the majors. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Oh, 2 to Rizzo.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard,
crushed down the line. Foul.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep to center field. Bader ranging back to
Rizzo.
the track.
Caught at the wall. What a catch, and he holds on.
So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Way by Russell.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Maybe getting in a little rattled his first appearance.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him a little bit.
He bobbles it. Can't make the play.
Able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are talking the time they hold the glove.
Gonzalez
Got to play the ball.
Can't make that play if they want to beat
You
the
can
Cubs.
see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first. Following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Fastball well outside.
This is his first World Series as a full-time starter.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Hit foul.
Russell leads off first with 1 away. There's a well-hit ball.
That ball's hitting in the gap, and that ball's hitting in the gap. Russell. They're gonna wave him home, and he is safe at the plate.
And they now lead by
2-0 Chicago.
Some consistency in your early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Watch at bat by Wilson Contreras.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He grounds it sharply to third.
Look at that.
The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Bad bases running by the
Settling
Cubs.
in now, John
Which
Lester.
has been a big theme. That ball is blooped in this.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Throw into third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2
Lester
aboard
gets
now.
a hit.
The center fielder.
Hey guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora
Albert
Jr.
Almora making his second appearance after getting out in his first.
And this one gets away.
Gets away! Ball gets away and down. And they both
so now
move
2
up.
men in scoring position.
Romeo. Not having a Romeo level night.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
I think 4 runs should maybe enough.
Here's the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
You know, Mora just fouls it away.
This one's down.
This one's hit hard. And Sano bobbles it. But he still makes the play to get the out.
Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We play.
Leading off for the Twins, the pitcher, Fernando.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 call.
And the American League pitchers, especially in World Series, don't really see any chance.
0-2 now from Lester. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Lester into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Foul.
And he looks at
Lester got him. Called strike 3.
And now there are 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of
rough first inning.
down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey,
come back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is
Really
made
made this
here.
game his own.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This is going to be a tough play.
The inning is sent on the ground out to second.
This Colt makes the play to get Bryant
nice play for the out. So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 to Schwarber.
He misses to Schwarber.
And there's ball two now.
Ball two.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Two and two the count.
The Schwarber fouls it away.
Here now the 2-2.
Nope.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get
go around
down to third and no swing. It's ball three. A full count now to Kyle Schwarber.
Full count to Schwarbs.
Swing and a miss,
Got him
and
swinging.
that ends the inning.
Schwarber
Cubs are down in order. They're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading up to the swing.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. High in the air out to center field.
To center field. Elmore
Put
is
it away
there
without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Lester into his motion. Here it is on 1-0.
Was hit
on
in
the
center
line.
field.
That's a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And here
Here's
comes
Miguel
Sano.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looked like the cut
got him
fastball
swing
there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Lester.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the big first baseman C.J. Cron. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Which is just outside.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground.
Hard to Baez.
Throw will go
He
to
flips
Russell
it to
covering
Russell
at
to
second,
get him.
and the inning is over.
To retire the sack.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
He was close to a home run in his first AB.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Torrizzo.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
The 3-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. He's got it one away.
Light, and it did not work out.
Here's Addison Russell. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Line
that ball is hit
field.
hard to center field, but right
and
to box.
He will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Honestly, what are you going to do with that, though?
Now batting.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras.
Contreras got a couple of big hits.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That ball's hit hard from Contreras. That ball has a chance.
And he's going to make the catch. And
at the Ivy.
Price for it too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out.
This man has made some great catches.
If ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Twins. The second base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch is
a swing and a
hit
shot
hard
hit
down the line.
Corner.
Foul.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High in the air out to center
high
field.
To center field.
It is Almora.
Almora is there to make the play.
The batter.
Up next 64. For Minnesota, Williams Astudillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Astudillo.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Fouled away.
Another 0-2
Lester.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you can throw it for a strike.
Now batting.
And now the Twins pitcher, Fernando Romero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Romero fouls it away.
2 out, nobody on. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The right fielder, Jason.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
The pitch looked outside, but called a strike by the home plate umpire.
Fouled off.
Just fouled away by Hayward.
Swing and a liner.
That ball's over the head of Sano.
Bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's set, and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Runs up and gets this one down.
A perfect bunt by Lester.
Wow.
Perfect bunt by Lester.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Albert Almora. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Popped up. Prone moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The batter.
Here's Javier Baez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed 1.
Cubs threatening to get another run.
I'm set with the 0-1. Swing
Strike
and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so
this
now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Bat explodes as this is popped up, and no one will get this one.
Where are you running?
At second with 2 down.
Hayward at second, 2 away.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario is there, and that ends the inning. 1-2 to nothing.
Still 2-0.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Fouled away.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
Strike 1
and a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
The pitch is fouled away.
Another full count pitch on its way. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber, 1 out. Throw behind him to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Just makes it back.
The next Twin out, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Nelson Cruz
ready with the 1-2.
That ball's fouled
Still
away.
a ball and 2 strikes. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
I want to get CC check up.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Got him. Called strike 3.
Here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now Lester deals the 1-2.
Got him swinging.
He struck him out.
Lester gets
the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Swinging.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB.
Great inning by the way.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley
that
while
ball's
he was
hit
still in AAA.
in the air, though.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as
Right
it looks
field.
like it'll be good for
That
extra bases. Around second
Bryant's
now and
gonna
headed for
get
3rd.
in the
relay.
the triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders
and they're going to go to the pen.
He's well on his way to third.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. It would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. No balls and a strike to count.
Schwarber rips it foul.
Bryant, the runner at third with no outs. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Strike 2.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Tyler
Not sure
Rogers.
if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running
Got him
hard
swinging
inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That ball's hit high by Rizzo.
Well into right field.
No doubt about it. Rizzo. 2-run home run. 4-0 Chicago.
A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now, 4-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now batting.
In now, Addison Russell.
Chicago isn't up to a 4-run lead.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind
and
that.
He hits Russell with the pitch.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out to left field. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
That ball's hit in the air, right at Cruz, and Cruz makes the play.
End the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's
sac fly would have done just fine though.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Leading off for the Twins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
C.J.
No balls and 1 strike.
Now the Cubs can breathe a little as
can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Mistake, they're fine.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 mistakes, they're still fine.
And he fouls this one off.
I think this is definitely his last inning.
The 1-2. Gets him looking.
Got him looking. 8 for Lester.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Big swing by
Scope crushes it. That ball is gone.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have 0 quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
0-1 the count.
Now Lester's
0-1.
Yeah.
Grounded to short.
Hit. softly. Russell's there and makes the play.
Jorge Polanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Minnesota.
They have Polanco hitting.
Jorge Polanco.
Popped him up.
Rizzo popped up.
Foul round, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they get one back.
Maybe too little, too late, but they're on
Jonathan
the board
Scope's home run.
Stretch home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Twins 1. Addison Reed gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Cesar Hernandez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Yeah, this is my friend, basically.
That
ball's hit high! Down the line,
foul! A big fly to start the inning instead of
Cesar Hernandez just pulled a foul.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Cesar has
no balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Hopefully this changes now.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away.
Fouled away. Pitch that would have been ball 3.
Ready with the 2-2. High fly
That
ball
ball
out to
is
straightaway
high to
center.
center
Bader
field.
waits on it. 1 away.
Bader makes the play without a problem. Now it's top of the order with Albert Almora.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Ball's hit through the hole for a base hit.
That's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Javier Baez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Most often than balls.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Baez takes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Still even at 2-2.
As Baez fouls it away.
Almora, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
That's a cannon.
On to first, and they get. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harrison Bader. The first pitch of the inning is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he'll take it to the bag himself.
Rizzo makes the play.
The bat, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Foul away, Marwin.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there.
See, Shaq makes the pitcher covering for the out. Make the play.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Schwarber makes the play.
Room out there. Trevor Hildenberger goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Here comes Bryant.
First offering on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1. I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think so far has been low.
Now here it comes. And a good
got him
bite
swinging.
To that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
They use him next year. I mean, I come out a lot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Got him.
And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
He hit that.
So a runner at second,
almost
2
off
down
the
now,
radar
and the
gun.
shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
There's no power against this guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a jam shot here.
And
This is sent towards second. Scope has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46
is on the closeout game 1.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. Due up
And they got the power order
6
coming.
hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot to third.
Hot shot Bryant
is up with
has
it.
plenty of
On to
time
first
and
for the out,
easily
and
makes the
that
play.
is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts
Quiet
for him
game
at this
1
point in the ballgame.
for Sano.
Kimbrell pauses. 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Donnie extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Miguel Sano is first of the
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 1-1 is swung
that
on
ball's hitting the air center field.
Ball that's well hit. Almora going back.
Almora makes the catch in the ivy.
That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Count now a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley.
Away. Kimbrough.
Final strike for
set.
The Twins.
Fires.
Now
Popped
a swing
in
and
the
a fly ball.
popped in the air.
And this should do
Hayward
it.
has it.
Pitch is made, and
Cubs
the
win game 1.
taking their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Kimbrough had himself an experience. Kimbrough had a rough game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. John Lester. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Well said.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits.
Kimbrough almost blew in the 9th, but he was able to get the save, so thou shalt be forgiven.